Our chief guest, Mr. Joe Mucheru, Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of ICT, the CAS, Madam Maureen Mbaka, Kenya Film Commission Board, and staff, invited guests, good evening. Tonight, I take this opportunity to celebrate the winners of My Kenya, My Story, which is a mobile film competition brought to you by Kenya Film Commission. As you know, this is just one of the many programs that Kenya Film Commission undertakes, hence reaffirming our commitment of growing Kenya's film industry. We focus on application of technology in telling stories and also being able to tell our authentic stories the best way possible. I wish to take this opportunity again to thank our partners, MultiChoice, CDI Gadgets, Techno Mobile, and other supporters of this particular movement in a manner that we together we can always achieve more.
Welcome to My Kenya, My Story mobile phone film competition by Kenya Film Commission. Now, during this corona period, corona pandemic, the Kenya Film Commission thought it is good for them to involve the young people who are film directors, film and content creators, for them to come and compete in a mobile phone film production. And that is why tonight we're here, because we're here to unveil the winner of this wonderful competition. The winner walks away with up to 200,000 Kenya shillings. You better make movies. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Now, to begin, Bwana CEO, why this mobile competition?
Thank you. Why mobile phone? Because traditionally we have all believed that for you to be able to tell your story, you need very sophisticated equipment to be able to really get the kind of quality that you can be able to share your story or tell your story. But that has come to a different turn, that using this small gadget, you are able to actually shoot, edit, and produce your content, tell your story in a perfect format that you really need not to have a lot of equipment around you to be able to have a complete story. So out of this, the Commission's intention was to first show you that you can still tell your story, two, to identify the young talents within our communities so that we are able to nurture them as our mandate command. We reaffirm our commitment to Kenyans that we have to nurture and grow talent within our country so that we are able to really coexist, communicate, create employment, as well as create job opportunities that will go beyond just creating wealth, but ensuring that we live in an environment and mood that we appreciate.
Thank you so much, CEO. CAS Maureen, the only lady among gentlemen tonight here. Now, what's your take on the technology, creativity, and innovation when it comes to film today in Kenya?
Thank you. Thank you, MC, CS, CEO, the partners present for My Kenya, My Story. Well, I'm glad to be here, first of all, to celebrate this creativity, the creativity of young people in Kenya when it comes to film and in the use of ICT. I mean, it's a show of how ICTs can be used in the film industry. These short films have been taken on only mobile phones. And I mean, it's a great opportunity for the young people in the country to showcase their creativity, their talent, and I've actually watched some of these short films, and it's amazing. They're amazing. They're amazing short films, and I would encourage all Kenyans to go onto the Kenya Film Commission YouTube channel and watch these short films. Thank you.
Thank you so much, CS. Bwana CS, welcome, and thank you for your support. So, what's more do we expect from the support of the government towards the film industry?
Let me say tonight is really a big day. for us when we look at what is happening with film. When we got the mandate, and the president is really passionate about film, to really go out and get as many Kenyans involved in this sector, because it creates jobs, it creates a new culture. People begin to see what others are doing, not just hearsay. They're not only seeing what is on text, now it's audiovisual. Today marks a day where Kenyans can now begin to see audiovisually and use the gadgets that they have, the normal mobile phone that they have across the country, to actually tell the Kenyan story. So today is a big day for me. And I'm sure even the president is very pleased to know that we've actually begun to now have an army of all our young people out there with the opportunity to be able to tell their story, successful stories, or stories where they want assistance here and there. So you've got a way of being able to entertain Kenyans and give them information. So this is not something that is being asked of government. It's not something that's being asked of the president. This is something that we are actually pushing. It's an agenda that the president has to ensure that even in the digital world, that we are able to tell the Kenyan story, the African story, and be part of the global citizen. So expect a lot of support to continue. This is just the beginning.
So many youths have been giving their stories through mobile phone. Do you have any story that you would have put maybe on mobile and you didn't?
The other night, the president invited me to go with him to tour this city of ours. And we actually started here in Michuki Park, just to see how that is being rehabilitated, the river, and to see what's going on in just the paving. This was we started at 7, we finished at almost 11:30 p.m. Just going around to inspect what the president is doing. But when we got to Grogon and River Road area down there, to my surprise, the president with General Badi, they've hired most of the street families. These people who've been sleeping in the streets. They've all been hired, they're building roads. These people are being paid 650 shillings a day. One lady there told the president, Your Excellency, the first time in my life I've seen hope is now. You've given us work. Now I know my children will not be beggars again. They are already living in homes. They've been able to rent with the money that they're earning. They were there. There were hundreds of them. But these people did not ask the president for money or for anything. They have dignity. They are feeling satisfied. They're saying they're not begging anymore. They're not going to take drugs anymore. Just satisfied. And in fact, the only request they gave to the president is that, can we please have IDs? Just give us Kenyan IDs. We feel proud to be Kenyans again. These are the stories that these young people with their mobile phones should be going out and actually telling. Because these are not told. The president is not out there to look for publicity. But if you look at the change that he has made for these street families, they're cleaning that whole place and they're working at night. So when we went, obviously even I was worried, where but the president does this on a regular basis. That's a story that is not told. But it's transforming Kenya.
He goes... No, these are very great stories. I think somebody needs to... And
not with a motorcade. Not with a motorcade. I don't know if he'll allow me, but he drives himself. And he takes us around. You even says, how does he even know these places? But he knows even more than many of us. Those are real stories. And those are the stories that must be told. And that's where with the mobile phone, someone can be able to tell these stories that tend to be hidden, but they are real gems and real transformations that are happening here. From there, we went to Mukuru kwa Ruben, and we met even other people there.
At night?
At night.
I'm insisting at night.
At night.
Because
people
never seen the president out at night.
At night. Now, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but that's my story. And I will say it, I will ask for forgiveness because I didn't. But if I was part of this competition, I think even the president would have won this one. Because of the kind of things that he's doing. But I have also seen that there are really great stories, Kenyan stories that are being told. And really we must tell them.
So when I see us tonight, you are going to unveil the winner of this mobile competition. And I know the youths are excited about that. And thank you for your support towards the youths and when it comes to film. Ladies and gentlemen, the nominees of the mobile phone Film Competition.
My name is Philip Wahome and I'm the Corporate Affairs Manager at MultiChoice Kenya. We're extremely happy to be here as a business because for starters, the Kenya Film Commission is a key stakeholder within our content universe because first they're charged with the promotion and marketing of films in Kenya, and we're also in the content creation business. Our purpose being to enrich lives of our consumers on a daily basis, especially during this period, this challenging period of the COVID-19 pandemic. So we saw it as a strategic fit to come together and partner so that we can be able, first of all, to democratize access of our content and also help the filmmakers who've done an incredible job to help them also be able to promote and showcase their content as we go along. Every participant today is a winner because Showmax will be giving 20 of them, 20 subscriptions to each individual to make sure that they are able to access the kind of content that they will be working with in the near future.
My name is Dickson Ireri. I'm the East African Regional Training Manager at Tecno. And the reason why we decided to partner with this initiative is it's a mobile phone affair, okay? And we do have devices that actually fit in this initiative. And the beautiful thing is, for all of you, is that they're affordable and readily in the market. We are enabling them to take a good film through our devices. We have the Camon 15, we have the Spark 5, any device within your budget with a good camera we can provide.
My name is Gideon Borugo Riongo. I'm the CEO of CDI Gadgets. CDI Gadgets means Chasing Dreams Inc. And our vision is to enable you, the content creator, to tell your story through the mobile phone. We partnered with Kenya Film Commission. Our agenda really was to be able to help these content creators to be able to tell their story. And after they've done telling their story, you usually take them through training by equipping them. That's why you get the accessories, which actually are really affordable, starting from 4,800 to get the whole bundle. That includes a lights, an audio, and a lapel, and probably even a tripod.
The second runners-up of My Kenya, My Story is Moja film by Omar Hamza.
The first runners-up of My Kenya, My Story mobile film competition is Mandela Midamba, the film 2024.
So ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the mobile film competition, it's coming. Because of social distancing, it has been flown from the jury all the way. And the helicopter is going down.
And the winner of the 2020 Kenya Film Commission, My Kenya, My Story mobile film is Automatic by David Waronga.
Congratulations, David.
Well done, congratulations. Pongezi sana.
So I'm on this other side of the studio where the jury is sitting. Oh my goodness. You guys, this is the screen you've been enjoying the show from. Wow, wow, wow. How does it feel?
You look fat.
I look fat.
I don't know what that's about, but
It's the cameras. It's the cameras, yeah. And it's a bit dark. Yeah, so so tonight I would like us to talk about how you were actually judging those films.
sure.
Were all the counties represented?
For the most part, yes, but we didn't get a lot of entries from the northeastern part of Kenya. The Manderas, yes.
Wajir, Mandera, no, Garissa,
No Garissa,
Turkana?
no Isiolo, no Turkana, no.
Isiolo.
Yeah, for the most, yes, northeastern Kenya was.
Waraba hali yake iko shida gani? Si tulisema nyinyi wanashoot unaleta? Mlishoot nini? Let me start with the chairperson. What were you looking for in these movies that we are talking about here?
We were primarily looking for, obviously, the story had to stay within the theme, which is stay at home, COVID-19, stay safe. But the other aspect was how well the stories were being told, the different versions of the same story, because there are people, we'd all assume that a COVID story is about all of us stuck at home and then we shoot something. But then it was very interesting to see other entrants really think outside the box, so to speak.
What I see, if I look at even the bad, so-called bad productions, that there's a lot of potential. It's there, but not everybody has the right skills to bring it out. And so I see Kenya is a treasure trove of stories, and we hear that everywhere, and everybody mentioned it in media, in newspapers. But the thing is, we have to bring it out. And bring it out is not bringing it out with your mobile phone, sorry techno. It is not bringing it out with your light. It starts, sorry, I'm talking on behalf of the Scriptwriters Guild and all the scriptwriters in this world, or wanna be or gonna be scriptwriters. You have to bring it out in a proper way. If you don't write it, we're not gonna watch it. And the winners all have one thing in common. It was well written, and that's why the audience loved it, and that's why we loved it.
You see, out of all these films that you got 20 of them, it wouldn't have been fair to just award 3 people, not Chiapo. 2 films for special mention from our end.
When editing started, or when filmmaking, maybe 10 or 15 years ago, the editing equipment was very expensive. These days you can edit on your mobile phone. So we are now going into a place where anybody who has a phone can make a film, shoot, edit, and shoot, light, edit, and actually upload a film even on YouTube, and run, you can run a channel off just your mobile phone.
You guys did a great job. You guys did a great job. And I believe whoever you chose to be the winner, every other person watching us will agree that this was the best movie. And if you haven't watched these movies, I will urge you to go and watch these movies because they are amazing. And of course, I want to say thank you to Kenya Film Commission, the jury here. Thank you so much for participating in this, and all the partners that have been with us, and for you for voting for these great winners. And I hope you all agree that that guy was the winner and was the best movie producer ever. Go and watch the movie. See you next time on another competition. I've been your host, MC